The WKO is definitely now one of the largest martial arts organizations in Japan and is expanding globally at a very rapid pace. WKO karate fans queued in temperatures below 3 degrees from 7 a.m. in the morning so as not to miss one of the largest karate tournaments in Japan, or in the world for that fact. The JAC tournament, as it's referred to, stands for Japan Athlete Cup. This is where the WKO decides which of its competitors between the ages of 5 to 18 years old are the best in Japan. The WKO has split Japan into 8 regions. Over a 12-month period, the WKO promotes regional tournaments in the cities. The champions from each city then go on to fight in a regional tournament. This decides who will be chosen to represent their region at the Japan Athlete Cup, where 37 titles are on the line. The WKO founder and current president is mcInnes, who has dedicated his life to martial arts. mcInnes first formed the WKO in 2007. He had one goal, and that was to offer a platform where martial artists, instructors, and dojos, regardless of what organization they belonged to, could unite and gain access to tournaments around the world, which included Japan. Kancho forged a strong bond with some of the most influential masters in the world, one of which is his longtime friend and the chairman for WKO Japan, Soshisugi Hara.
今日は WKO ジャパンアスリートカップジャックの決勝大会です。各予選を勝ち抜いたチャンピオンのみ、全国からロシアチームを含め1080名の参加を得ての大会となります。また11月3日または10日に決定しますが、WKO 並びに白蓮会館の世界大会に世界各国から選手参加を呼びかけておりますので、どうぞご参加ください。
Both Soshi and Kancho have the same goals and are dedicated to building the WKO to be a global leader in martial arts and offer a platform where the best in the world of full-contact karate can meet.
Here behind us we have the Russian team getting ready for their first time in the JAC. Over this side here we can see all the referees.
Tournaments the size of WKO events take a lot of work and planning, especially when there is over 1,200 fighters competing in an 8-hour day.
This is where 8 regions have found their champions and they all come to compete to see who the best out of the under-18s are. We also have 50 fighters that have come in from Russia, and eventually we will be running the JAC World Cup. So this is a prelim to it. We have 1,200 fighters competing today on 8 mats with 75 referees. WKO is promoting nearly every week of the year.
The JAC tournaments are very important to the WKO. The executives of the WKO believe the future of karate is with the WKO has expanded to where there are members all over the world with some 600 dojos in Japan alone. Not to mention around the world. Monetizing around the world, monetizing the WKO, is a full-time job. In saying this, unlike many organizations, WKO does not take a yearly registration fee, or many of the other fees some organizations demand. Instead, the WKO is funded by entry fees to its tournaments, merchandise, and its distribution of membership cards.
So we use the merchandise, very important because it helps grow the name in Japan. WKO is now probably the largest karate organization in the whole region.
A major step in the administration of the WKO in 2024 is the introduction of the Smart Card. This is a QR-coded membership card, which can be scanned by any smartphone anywhere in the world. By scanning the card, you gain access to the member's information such as name, country, grade in karate, address, style of karate, and dojo name. Also, links direct to future event can easily be accessed via the QR code. It is even possible to advertise sponsors on the cards, offering discounts to members. The level and standard of WKO junior fighters has increased tenfold due to the Japan Athlete Cup platform, an amount of quality tournaments being promoted under the WKO banner.
ナイトです。ジャパンアスリートカップ本戦が始まってます。1000人以上の選手が、大阪のエディオンアリーナに集合してみんな白熱した試合を頑張ってます。おっす。
今日の日本の WKO ジャパンアスリートカップ、各流派がみんな力を注いでここに全力で来れるように頑張っております。これも、館長のシェフのおかげであります。世界の皆さんもここを目指してしっかり頑張って挑戦してください。よろしくお願いします。
おっす、口でです。幼稚園生から高校生までたくさん、強い生徒が集まってます。優勝目指して1位目指して頑張ってください。おっす。
Hoje está acontecendo o campeonato do WKO. Tem 1000 atletas, atletas japoneses, quase 70 atletas russos. E é um dos maiores campeonatos do Japão.
Команда Международного союза Кёкушин Профи и Альянса открытых Кёкушин приветствует всех участников открытого первенства Японии по World Committee Organization. И в ноябре мы также планируем привести большую команду на чемпионат мира World Committee Organization. Спасибо Канче Сиу, что он нас пригласил, и постараемся занять хорошие места. Надеемся, что судейство будет честным и справедливым. Ос.
新明会館の狭間です。素晴らしい試合がどんどんつながってます。またこれからたくさんの人数が増えて、世界一の大会になるように頑張ってください。おっす。
はい。今後シーフ生きる WKO の大会が、世界でもナンバーワンになれるように皆さんよろしくお願いします。おっす。
おっす。今日はジャパンアスリートカップの決勝大会です。今年は WKO ワールドカップも開催されますので、世界各地より強豪選手の参加を期待しております。よろしくお願いします。おっす。
We are IBK. We are getting youth karate bigger with the WKO.
WKO ジャパンアスリートカップ、子どもたちが、全国から選抜大会勝ち抜いた子どもたちが、頑張っております。おっす。
WKO 世界組手連盟ジャパン、事務局を預かっております市川です。今年第6回大会を迎えるジャパンアスリートカップですが、今年からロシアチームも参加し、ワールドワイドな大会になっております。これからもますます選手のための大会作りができるように頑張ってまいりますので、ご協力よろしくお願いいたします。
The WKO will be holding its first World Cup since the COVID-19 pandemic. The event is scheduled for the 10th November, 2024. WKO will support 4 days hotel accommodation for attending team. Each country will send their very best fighters in 3 divisions for men and 2 divisions for women. In August of 2025, Shorin Kempo Kaikan will also promote its first international open tournament in conjunction with the WKO.
To be honest, WKO has grown so much that administration of it's almost a nightmare. And with the introduction of our new smart card, it's going to help everybody in a way, because local people, their members, will be able to put links to their sponsors and, companies that support their dojos. They'll be able to get the sponsorship and have that put onto the QR code. So at any time when someone wants to know what's going on in the WKO, they just take their card and scan the back of it, and sure, their information comes up about themselves, but also there's links of all the different sponsors and all the events that are coming up. And we don't have to keep replacing ID cards anymore, because what will happen is the QR code can be controlled by our data, by our head office at the Hombu Dojo. So we think it's pretty good, especially for the number of members we have in countries around the world. It's going to make a massive difference. You know, you have to remember, WKO has a tournament every weekend somewhere going on in Japan or around the world, and when you're running 10 mats on a floor with 1,200 to 1,500 fighters, you're talking 75 to 150 referees, you're talking the setup, people flying in, accommodation. It's just a full-time business. And the WKO has been going now since 2007, and it's still growing. And nobody's left. Everybody, all the originals are still there working hard. I think that's because we've monetized it to a point where it's not making it hard for the members. You know, many organizations, you've got to outlay a lot of money. You've got to pay membership fee, grading fee, this fee, that fee. And it makes it pretty tough on some of the countries that have financial problems. So WKO is a basic one-off lifetime fee. You want to attend tournaments, you pay entry fee. It's simple as that. You want seminars and that, no problem. We'll send instructors all over the world. You pay their tickets, do it. So it makes it real easy, and we don't care what organization you belong to. We got no politics whether you belong to a Kyokushin organization here, Kyokushin organization there, Seidokai Kan, Shorin Kempo. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what style you do. WKO's a platform that we can all meet on and have great tournaments and champions. Well, when you have a champion of a tournament with so many different styles involved, you have a real champion.